I think the main thing for the EP is that really the last album that we put out before, the EP we put out before that one, Four Walls, that was really, the band pretty much fell apart halfway through making that EP. And so this EP that we have now was really like the first time that we really had a solid lineup, same people writing the songs. In reality, I think it was just an expansion of what we were already doing. In terms of the guitar playing in this new album, we just really wanted to refine the sound of our last album and really just like step it up. And I think that this is probably the most patient we wanted to sound, if that makes sense. So we actually sound like the band we were trying to be a couple of years ago now. And this EP means a lot to us because it took a lot from us and it took a long time to put out, but it's out now and we're really proud of it. In terms of the individual tracks, it's a bit random, like completely random. Like literally, like half the songs are literally just songs that Rory like found on his computer, and then we all just like worked on that in the studio and at home.
A couple of these songs, specifically like What's Left of Us and Blackout, were sort of half-finished ideas that I had from previous other bands that I've been sitting on for ages. And when we got to this sort of stage of we're going to do a new EP, I was like, I got some stuff for you. So that's sort of how those two came along. What's Left of Us was the first song we did, and then I sort of just had many other ideas and they all snowballed from there. And we were able to work with a producer like Ryan, who was great at suggesting new ideas and adding little bits in and taking things out and rearranging things. I can tell you now that when I wrote Blackout was a long time ago, I was listening to nothing but Fit for a King, and you could really hear those influences in the riffs and kind of thing. Yeah, a lot of the stuff I was listening to sort of writing this was like a lot of like modern metalcore bands like Polaris. A few riffs in there that I think really are quite obvious that I've just had that inspiration from, bands that I used to listen to when I was a kid. Miss May I, Parkway Drive, Architects, that kind of stuff, so yeah.
Thank you guys so much.
So I started playing with the guys back in around, I'd say probably March of last year. And at that point I was with the band basically just to kind of play, live, get them going with live shows again and stuff like that.
Halfway through recording What's Left of Us, obviously we had like our previous drummer and our previous bassist leave due to prior commitments. We're still good mates with them all, just prior commitments, getting married, having kids, that kind of thing. And having a guy like Jules just to come in and absolutely just dive into the deep end of things and no questions asked, just like happy to be along for the ride. It's just fantastic.
And that's kind of how everything initiated for me. And from there, it was just this gradual process. Obviously started learning a lot of the new stuff. I just got further into it, really.
This is not the end. I won't let you go. I can't let them take you.
Working with the band, obviously wasn't there for the studio process. However, obviously learning about all the members, getting to know them was really fantastic in the rehearsal rooms and live performance side of things. Learning all the tracks specifically drum-wise, lots of different elaborate parts in a lot of the songs. Each of them poses their own unique challenge. Where to from here? Obviously, I didn't write the drums for it, but I was in a music video, learned that song. It was a little bit challenging to learn some of the parts. It can be quite demanding on the right foot, as a lot of the bands kind of lead with the right foot. But it was just an amazing experience. Hadn't done a music video in quite a long time. Like learning the songs, like you can't listen to it, and obviously because it flows so well, you're just like, wow, this is awesome. And you start getting into the guts of it and trying to learn all the different parts, and you're like, definitely some unique challenges in some of the different sections in some of those songs. More of the challenge for me came from a couple of like the ghost notes and like phrasing with like double pedals and stuff like that. Yeah. Overall, playing those parts, it's a great challenge and I loved it, obviously. Got it all locked in.
I thought it sounded different. Oh, I was like, what? Am I mishearing something?
We're going to tune back to where to from here.
Where are we going from here? Wait, he's already in A sharp. That's what I was saying. Yeah.